Hi everyone, this is Disha Dioxide and you are watching CEO Secrets, what made them successful and how we can make it. Today I am here with Dr. Chandrashekaran, who is the chairman and managing director of Vipragen Biosciences. Today we will hear about his journey and his experiences. What or who was your biggest motivation, sir?
I think there are many, in fact, if you want me to point out one person, that is my mother.
Right.
She had the vision that she made sure that I study. And I think, in fact, she had taken some small amount of loan, around 50 rupees, started a hotel in my village to take care of my education. I mean, that is in fact one of the first time I felt that there is a possibility of doing something in life.
Right.
And for me, always she is the motivator, motivation to do everything whatever I'm doing now, and she's still the motivator for me. Yeah.
So your mother was also an entrepreneur, sir?
Absolutely.
Wow. It must be in the genes then.
Yeah, I think so. And she did successfully. She was. In fact, it was a huge learning for me working for her, helping her in that small hotel in the village.
Right.
And how she was able to attract people,
Customers.
and then how she was talking to them, and she used to make some special dishes which were very unique for her.
Right.
And then and also she also brought in social angle. Whoever comes, they said they don't have money, she used to give it free.
Right.
So I think she had a not only purpose of educating me, but she also was able to help a lot of people in the village. So I mean, she's my motivator all the time.
She's amazing, sir.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated every day, sir?
Yeah, I think I always feel, sometimes I think what motivates me or something. I mean, for me, is getting up. I mean, just looking at this beautiful life itself is a motivation.
Wow.
Going for the fact that every day we are seeing sunrise and sunset is good enough motivation for us to get into the life and have fun and enjoy the day. Also, I feel that as an entrepreneur, for example, we have 100 people, and that responsibility,
Right.
not just creating the value for the indirect value for the science per se, but also working with 100 people, and then I have a kind of indirect responsibility to take care of these 100 people.
Right.
So immense satisfaction going back home that so we have such a good team and working with them. I really enjoy doing this.
Wonderful, sir. What is the future trend in jobs according to you, and how can we as students prepare for them, sir?
I think, as I said, especially in the life science, you can actually see after the COVID, the real challenge is, how there's so much of research which is happening across the board, starting from diagnostics to finding some new drugs, addressing the healthcare across the board, and addressing the old age issues and different diseases. Now with these new technologies which I talked about, also going to address the genetically otherwise difficult to treat diseases.
Right.
Because you have gene editing technologies, gene therapy technologies. Earlier we were dreaming about it, but now they are reality. There are drugs who can be treated for the genetically driven diseases. So I think there is a huge opportunity in this space, especially in the life science space. And also it's not just research, for example, we need somebody who understands science and manages finance, somebody who understands science and manage projects, somebody who understands science and also do business development. And whole lot of opportunities. For example, you have intellectual property driven, you need lawyers for this space. So I think it's a lot of activity which is happening. I feel that anybody who is in this field, there's not just in India and also outside, huge opportunity. And then also there is a government funding coming in. Now you see almost in the biotech space itself around 8,000 startup companies in India.
Wow.
Around almost 70 to 80 incubators in India. So you have not seen that in this space at all. So you can imagine the number of jobs you have, number of opportunities the students will have it. I feel that next decade belong to life science and healthcare and some of the unmet needs we are facing, including coming up with biofuel. Tell me where this is now. The different disciplines are coming together. One side there are medical devices, and then other side artificial intelligence and ML, softwares and those kind of things. And then biology is becoming, we are able to understand the complete science is much better now compared to, let's say, 5 years back, 10 years back. Another 5 years things are going to look very differently.
Very different, true.
Now in silico one can model a whole body and then look at whether your drug is working or not. So we have reached already there. So I think going forward there's a lot of excitement in this space.
Wonderful, sir. Could you give 3 tips to students who aspire to become successful like you, sir?
Now I think the number one, I feel that academics are very important. I think they should really focus on academics, give importance for basic science. I think that's number one. Number two is that network, do some extracurricular activity, go out, enjoy your trekking, to develop some hobbies, running, meeting people, talking about something, those kind of things. The second important thing. Third one, I always feel that to dream there is no age. We should dream early. It doesn't matter, like I wanted to become an architect, end up a scientist. So there was no connection at all what I dreamt, but I kept on dreaming. I think students should start dreaming early. And then dream means what? Dream means you want to do something which you generally feel that, I'm not able to do it. So even if it is simple thing, jumping into water, you do it. You must have dreamt about learning swimming, just do that. I think dreaming is the biggest thing for any student, these 3 things.
Wonderful, sir. How important do you think networking was in your career, and how can students develop their own network, sir?
Yeah, in fact, now you have, tons of social media to network, and you can meet everyone just on your phone. But those days was not the case. I think network is the most important thing. In fact, those days we used to talk to our seniors and take the notes and go to their house and develop relationships. So networking and also building relationships. Not for something, thinking that I'm going to get something out of it, but a genuine relationship building will take an individual long way. So I think networking and building relationship is extremely key in whatever you want to do. I think you must go out and then do whatever best you can do to build this relationship. be with them,
Right.
be when they need it. So I think that's when you're going to develop the relationships.